So what I'm going to do this morning is, as I said, I'm going to take you down to the stock ponds to get you a nice little view of all the Arapaima. I know yesterday that was a big draw, so I'm going to take you down. I'm going to show you. So Mike, the owner who does stock these things, there's a little fish path down here where you can trundle down. You can see how's going on. Yes, Lee, good morning, mate. Good morning. So I'm just going to pop down here. I'm just going to show you these bad boys. So these are kind of what I would say is next year's stock. There's a couple of little fish tanks. They are in the midst of getting cleaned. So I'll show you how this works. So you can all see these. Look at him. Peacock. I think that's a peacock bass, isn't it? Yeah, I can see it. Look at him looking at me. So I'll show you these now. These Arapaima, like I say, these are what you would say are next year's stock. So I'm just going to show you these. Bear with me. See a little red tail down there, see him? Here they come, look. So these are probably about £100, these ones. Now, just let me try and find somewhere where there's not too much. Watch this. These are biggie as well. Look at them all coming out now. Not many times you get to see this. Now, I'm going to throw them over here because I think you've got a better viewing platform there. They're all waiting for me. Look at them. Ready? But I'm going to try and get them over here for you. Let me try and call them over here. They're being stubborn. They want it. Yeah, look. Now they've heard it. You can kind of see all these coming in now. So when I say anyone wants to come and get a dream fish, don't go places that are on TV just because you've seen them. Go for the places that aren't too obvious where you can go and catch these bad boys. The Exotic Fishing Time probably does have the most dense stock of Harries. That one there. Boom. It's great fun, this, isn't it? I can tell you what, Lee, you don't get this down the chase. Look at him. Now, he's got 2 ponds here. So, I'll show you what happens. I'm going to show you. Let's be dangerous. Watch this. So, they're all 100, 150 pounds sitting in there. And like I say, they are the babies. Not many times you can say something looks like a jacuzzi. Yeah. Watch this. Let's get a few more in. It's like a trout farm for absolute bangers. Look at that. There's a little red tail there. Bless him. Look at him. Look at him. He's managed to get one. He's another red tail popping through. The size of that. A few more pellets left, and then I'm going to move on to the next bit. Look at them coming in. Not many places you get to see things like that. When I say it's got the most dense stock of Harries you can possibly find, like I say, these are dream fish for people. Let me get some more because they're absolutely smashing them. 1 second. Now, I know they're absolute pellet munchers, these bad boys, and they love fish as well. So you get a load of fish when you come here. You do chuck them in. See if we can get him at the back there. Ooh, just missed that. This red tail, this big red tail coming up. Look at him. Look at him. But bless him. Look at him. He's missed it. Gone for a bit of weed instead. God. So like I say, these, they absolutely smash them. I do think, yeah, I mean, obviously when you watch Jeremy Wade and everything, I mean, you don't think you kind of realise how big these are. Him there, he took a shot, look. He's, boom. But trust me when I say this, they're like this in the main lake as well. When they get hungry, they get on it. Have a go with that. Mate, it is, it's an unreal place. Like I say, Jordan this morning, he's had one touch over 200 pounds. We had a nice wallagoot as well. That's a new species for me. I've had the wallagoot leary and wallagoot atu now. But these bad boys give them a bit of a feel. There's a few more coming from the back now. But when you're sitting there, I mean, these fish, probably 150 pounds, that one there. Chomping on pellets like no tomorrow. Have a go with that. So that's what I'm saying, to have things like this and be able to see them and know which one you're fishing, have this little fish park, proper awesome bit of thing. So look at that. Yeah, Dean, it was an absolute banger, to be fair. Bless him, he was fast asleep. He's actually got tonsillitis, bless his little heart. So he he said to me, he said, "Oh, you alright if I have a little sleep?" So I was like, "Yeah, alright mate." So I set all these rods and bits and pieces out to all the spots, and yeah, I went over to put the rod back on, and the next minute it just ripped away. So I was like, "Get up, get up." So he jumped up, and yeah, it took him about half hour, 40 minutes. So I'm just gonna walk round to the other pond now and I'll show you. I mean, these will be following me around as we speak. But yeah, he's got all sorts in here. Big Mekong, about 350, 400 pound. There is loads of Siamese carp. We've been fortunate enough to have a couple of decent ones now. Julians, you know, there's carp shark, obviously carp shark, got them. Black ones. They've got loads. I think about 7 species. Cattle carp, all sorts of different things. But yeah, just bear with me. I'll go around this way now. We'll get your picture too with Harry the Harry. There he is. Go on, boy. What's in this one? Oh, there you go. Chow Pryor as well. So there you go. Our Peroon shark. You might see them in the fish shops. The thing is, these bad boys here, they're in excess of £100, so the other species over a $1. So look at these ones waiting for me. Look, they've heard me coming. Look at this. Look at the tail on these. Look at them. Should we drop one in? What you saying? Watch this. Put it right on his head. Oh my god. What do you reckon? Should we just put the whole thing in one shot and see what happens? Should we do it? Tell me now. Look at that. Talk about fish soup. Look at the reds in them tails, reds and blacks. Whopper fish. Crazy, innit? Absolute crazy. I think they've done all them pellets already. But look at him, he's a monster, him. He's got a big one, him, look at his tail. But they all line up. They literally go, oh, there's one pellet left. I've just seen it on the floor. Hang on. He's got one pellet left. Let's see which one's looking at me. So they do watch him. He's a big one. Look at him here. They just sit there watching you. There's many different coloured Arapaimas, but the ones here, they're dark and big red tails they take for awesome photographs. But, I mean, they literally just sit there and stare at you now. I mean, look at that. Probably got £150 there, just sitting there, staring at you. So, we're going to go live again over on TikTok this afternoon. But I just thought I'd come and show you down these stock ponds and see what they're like. But, see him, he's a little baby, he's probably about 80. That one's probably about 120, 130. That one's a unit though, him, he's a big lad, him. He's literally just staring at me. Look at them, 2 of them down there. 3 of them, watching me from afar. So, this just kind of shows you what goes into these, like how many years of breeding and stuff and everything to get them like this. But these dark ones, don't really see them anywhere else. A lot of them are just silver and these gone off orange, you know. But yeah, I mean, look at the reds in that tail. stunning. He's moved off now, he's had enough. Big thing about over here is you have to constantly keep putting the bait in to get the results. I think there's about 20 fish here. 20 odd fish. They're all still coming in. It's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, mate, listen, it is crazy. Trust me, you sit there and you don't realise what you're kind of looking at. You're thinking, good God, you know, that's mental. But even the ones from before, look, these have followed me around now. Followed me around just to see what I was up to. Hungry little fellas. They have to eat all the time. God, he's bright red him. Look at the tail on that. So I'll show you main lake. Well, like I say, I've been here quite a number of times now. I've been quite fortunate. I've been coming here for a few years. Went to a few other venues, and this one just settled best with me, to be honest. So I've kind of stuck it all out. But you know, these are Mike's stock ponds as well. There's all sorts of fish all the way around the back of here. Just look at that though. I love the way the clouds kind of come over the hills or mountains. So very well set out place. So yeah, like I say, I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't have our casting glove on this holiday, I'd have been lost. Braid without it on your hand, it just absolutely smashes you in. Put these things on, keep the water moving, and yeah, that's the lake. Mate, they normally feed on fish and other bits and pieces, but you know, it's they eat anything when they're hungry. I mean, the one we had last night was a fish head, so they're like, I suppose, like their version of mackerel, I guess, where yeah, they be doing that. But they also have this thing called lum, which is like rice flour, and use like a float, and on the float, like a sea fishing style float, and you have about a 3 or 4 pound ball of the lum on, and then you cast it out and the little fish come in, and you know, they come in and attack the little fish, and their floating hook goes straight into them. Crazy way of doing it. Pop-ups work well. You get some on the pop-ups, but predominantly we've done well on fish, to be honest with you. We have been actually pouring it in for carp though. So we've gone through 2 and a bit bowls of lum today to get it out there. So I stopped counting it. 123 spods. My arms and back are killing. Those that know me, not the most skinniest of guys, so to get all this done while you got little Jordan sitting there who's like the size of a drain pipe is it's been great fun. But you know, this has been a proper trip. I mean, it's been awesome to test our rods properly as well. Spot and markers, like, it's been incredible. I mean, what a bit of kit that is. 4 pound test curve, you know, it's handled fish up to 200 pound now. You can't complain. We said we'd try and break the 200 pound barrier. That would have been the dream, and like I say, you know, George gone and done it this morning, so we can't complain at all. Yeah, I do reckon there's a bit more to come, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it today now. So put 3 days hard grafting, and starting to pay off. So we go eat your food up there at night. These are all the swims, so you get your little place to sleep is up the back as well. We're going to get there, see if we can get the red tails absolutely cooking again. I've done the thing yesterday, I don't know if anybody's seen it on TikTok, see how fast we could catch a red tail, and I had a 70 pounder in about 8 seconds. It was ridiculous. So I might actually do it on Facebook tonight so people can see. But yeah, your little salas and everything else, they're really cool. And I didn't know this, most people probably did, but yeah, I didn't know that that what's it called, pineapples grew on a little tree. I mean, I thought they were I don't know why, I thought they grew on like a palm tree style thing, and I'm showing them, and I was walking along here yesterday, and just seen them all sticking out the ground, and I thought, what's that? Realised it was pineapple. So yeah, I think this is number 5. He's had a couple of Arapaimas a day. That's centre of the lake there. So beautiful place. That noise you can hear is a beetle. So I think that might be the plan. Might see if we can do another Facebook Live in about 10 or 15 minutes to see if we can, how fast we can catch a red tail, and see if poor old Jord is alive and well when I get back. So this is Poe, one of the guides. He's my first ever guide when I came here, actually. So yeah, he's still here doing his thing. Poe, I showed him pineapple, hey? Yeah. So look at this. I never knew they grew out the floor, not gonna lie. So it was a really cool thing to see. But the foliage out here is incredible. So yeah, here for a couple of days, mate. Just gonna see how we get on now. I mean, to be honest, we have done really well. Like really well in the short amount of time. I mean, we're on to 60 fish almost now. Majority being red tails, you know, 2 harries, 2 nice carp. But I mean, you know, we had 16 red tails yesterday, up to 90 pound. Thing was huge, meter and a bit big. So let's go and see if George's awake. I might try and get him and tell him there's a snake here. See if we can get him, creep up on him and get him with a twig. Petrified of spiders, isn't he? So yeah, we've just been fishing on these bits here. Might put a bit of bait in and see if I can come back and get it. Look at him. He was meant to come back after getting his water. Did you forget, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this has been our swim anyway. So like I say, we got fish going out right on the back over there. One this way. And then we've got both our rods going straight out, and that's where we've had our fun from today. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to sign off for a minute or two. I'm going to go throw some bait and stuff in, and then half an hour's time, about 20 minutes, half hour, I'll come back and we'll see how fast I can catch a red tail. That's going to be the thing now, so we'll see how we get on. So thanks very much for joining in, and I hope you enjoy seeing all them big harry feeding, because stuff like that for me, I mean, to see that in the flesh. If you're in doubt about coming to Thailand and where to book, just get gone here. Right, speak to you in a sec. Take care.